What's going on, everyone? Auto Endeavors here, coming back at you with another video today. Today we're going to be talking about how the Ford Motor Company is not afraid to bring back old retired names in their automotive lineup. This much is obvious with many of the recent additions, such as the Ford Maverick, which has been brought back as a pickup truck, the Ford Bronco, which is all new and completely redesigned from its predecessors, with a lot of the same features featured on the new Bronco and a lot of new things added as well. There is also the Ford Lightning that has been brought back by Ford, which of course is very different from its predecessors in that it is a fully electric automotive industry vehicle. But today we're going to be talking specifically about this topic, about how Ford is bringing back its previous names. So this could mean all new vehicles being released by Ford with previous names. So what are some of the names that Ford could bring back? Well, we're going to take a look at an article that specifically talks about some of the different names that they could use and some of the different routes that they could take. So I have this article pulled up here on Motor1.com's website. I will be linking this article in the description down below for your viewing pleasure, but basically this article is titled "Ford Eager to Bring Back More Old Names for New Models. What defunct Ford name should make a return?" Let me know in the comment section down below what you'd like to see come back, even if it's just simply in name alone. As we can see here, they have a photo of the rear end of a Ford Maverick, because that is the latest name to be brought back on the Ford lineup. But basically, some of what this article talks about says if you look at the recent additions to the Ford lineup, then you're sure to see the brand reviving names from old models like the Bronco, the Maverick, the Lightning, which we mentioned earlier in this video, and at least in Europe, the Puma. So the auto manufacturer plans to continue bringing back previously used monikers on future vehicles. This is becoming a trend with Ford. They're going to just continue this trend because they know it's what sells and it's what's marketable. It says here, "I think we have the unique asset of having nameplates from the past that we can tap into to emotionalize our product and to tell stories no other brand can tell," Murat Guler, Ford of Europe design chief, told Autocar. "There is opportunity with nameplates that you can really refresh and execute in the right way to distinguish yourself from others." And as we can see here, they have some photos of the Ford Maverick. And it says here, "Unfortunately, Guler didn't name any old Ford names that might return, although he might have hinted at another way by saying there's an opportunity for Ford to distinguish itself from the bombardment of electrification that's coming. This suggests a future electric vehicle might be reviving a defunct moniker." If you listen to Motor1.com's podcast, Rambling Auto Cars, then you know we believe the Thunderbird seems like the perfect name to revive for a future electric vehicle, and I really tend to agree with that. The Thunderbird is an excellent name that could be revived, especially for Ford Motor Performance. It could definitely enter the market as a performance electric vehicle, and that is a perfect name for such a vehicle. It's a long-lived name in the Ford lineup, and the automaker has a history of applying the moniker to different segments like a two-seat convertible, personal luxury coupe, and a four-door sedan. So Ford has been also, and that's an interesting point that they make, Ford has also been known to use its monikers or names for its previous vehicles to market a somewhat different vehicle. We've seen this with the Ford Lightning in recent. We've seen this with the Ford Maverick in recent. The Ford Bronco, although revived, is somewhat similar to its counterpart from previous times. But nevertheless, Ford could bring back some interesting names indeed. Another good name for an electric vehicle would be the Galaxy, because the name evokes traveling through outer space. Similarly, bringing back the Excursion name could be a good fit for an adventure-ready long-range electric crossover. So I really like the Galaxy idea behind an electric vehicle. The Excursion, I think they should hold off until they have the capability of providing a very sturdy and durable off-road long-range vehicle. As we've seen with the latest addition from General Motors, the Hummer electric vehicle, although a neat and interesting vehicle, it leaves much to be desired as far as being a vehicle that can take you anywhere and not have to worry about literally anything. Judging by the Maverick and Puma, Ford isn't too particular about reviving names on the same types of vehicles as the original model. The former was a small vehicle as a Cooper sedan rather than a pickup. The latter was a compact sports coupe and transformed into a crossover for the moniker's return. So Ford may bring back the name, but it may be on a completely different vehicle altogether. I think for a name such as Excursion, they would have to go with something similar to what they did with the Bronco, as well as the Mustang Mach-E. Although the Mach-E is a crossover vehicle, it is touted as being somewhat performance-y. And so the Excursion name would have to stick to its roots, in my opinion. But that would be a name I would love to see come back, because the Ford Excursion left us far too early, in my humble opinion. But nevertheless, I'd love to hear what you all's opinions on the matter is. What name would you like to see come back? More likely than not, what Ford is doing here with this reviving of old names is they are essentially marketing based off nostalgia. Many people grew up with these names, and then the names kind of faded into the distant past, and they bring back the names, and it can strike headlines for them and create a very marketable vehicle, really, no matter what it is. If Ford is in the news, cars are going to sell, and that's what the name of the game is in the automotive industry. So they know what they're doing, and they're doing it very wisely, in my opinion. But this is an interesting article, and again, I will be linking this article in the description down below for your viewing pleasure. With all that being said, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out the video today. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date with future updates on the Auto Endeavors channel. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below, letting us know your thoughts and opinions on Ford bringing back old names and exactly what name you would love to see Ford bring back. And with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.